Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this League of Legends LPL and LCK 4-game slate on Saturday, July 11th. Didn't post a video yesterday. I was pretty busy. I did post a video for the Patreon guys, and I did post another video. I posted a video for the Patreon guys as well, doing the game-by-game breakdown every day. I think the video today was like 18 minutes long. Obviously, this video won't be as long because I won't go into detail as much as I do with those videos. But I will give you some of my picks for sure on this video. So make sure you guys get over to that Patreon, $10 a month. It's going a long way. I was going to show you guys, I had a guy, I've had a couple guys in there daily having success. I'm a realistic player, so I don't expect to win big every single day. I feel like as long as I have a consistent strategy, I'll succeed longer. I'll be better over time than if somebody who's just constantly just not really building a strategy and working on a game plan every day. So I had a guy send me a picture and he was thanking me. This guy yesterday, or 2 days ago, he ended up getting first, third, seventh. He just ended up getting practically so many top slots in this contest. If you look at his thing, practically all his lineups except one made it into the into caching. So he succeeded. He played really well. He was telling me it was a lot thanks to the video that I post over there. And that's all I want to see, man. I want to see people just win money. And that's all I want to do is I want to help you guys win as much money. And I'm going to try to give you guys the best insight and game-by-game breakdown that I could possibly give you guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, yeah, every single day I have a guy over there winning. But, thanks to my videos, I'm assuming he was letting me know that it went a long way and it helped him out. And he's not the first guy. A week ago, I had a guy win $5,000 and he was telling me about it on the video as well. So, just puts that hard work and he's putting that effort for $10 a month. I'm pretty sure it's paying off, and I feel like I can help you pay those $10 off pretty fast. Whether it's cash, smaller entry, or bigger entry, as long as you're building a strategy. And especially in the Discord is the key part. Like I say, I don't have no computer crazy skills, so I don't have a spreadsheet, but I feel like my video goes a long way because I really do explain the game a lot for people that don't really even know the game, because I think it's more of, you need to understand this game more than any other sport that you're watching, I think, just because it's not just, oh, these players are better than these players all the time. It's a lot more than that, and I get into that in those other videos. So make sure you get over there. Enough blabbering about that. Before I get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I'm 1 subscriber away from 300, and I really appreciate that, guys. I'm trying to get my following up before the other sports come back, so I can have a nice, decent following. And I will be doing content on baseball and basketball and then football, hopefully, eventually. But yeah, we got Dominus Esports versus Rogue Warriors in the LPL. Really close game. I think this match is going to be close. Both teams are very bad. They're the 2 worst teams in the LPL, honestly. So it's going to be, I feel like it could be a high-scoring match, but I'm not too confident on either team yet. Not too confident. Then you got Top Esports versus Fun Plus Phoenix. If you've been playing, Top Esports is practically the best team in the entire LPL right now. They've been dominating all split. Fun Plus Phoenix is the defending world champions. Same roster. They haven't been looking as good as everyone expected, but they are still one of the best teams in the world, and I wouldn't take them lightly, honestly. Then we got the LCK. We got Dragon X versus Damwon Gaming. And then we got in a close matchup. I think this is a tough matchup too. Today's a tough slate, honestly. I know I'm going to be playing a lot less entries than I usually do tonight, just because the slate is tough. The Dragon X and Damwon Gaming, and then going back over to the LPL, even the Dominus and Rogue Warriors is tough. They're both bad teams, so I don't really know which way to go yet. And then a Freak of Freaks versus APK Prince. Freak of Freaks is heavily favored, and I am a big fan of them tonight. They're probably my 1 or 2 favorite teams tonight. Just not favorites, but I like them. I have confidence in them that they can win. If I was to bet on 1 or 2 teams to win tonight, it would be a Freak of Freaks and probably Top Esports as well. Starting lineups for the LPL. Remember, we don't get the starting lineups for the LCK till an hour before their match starts. Yesterday, we weren't even able to get it till a couple minutes before. So just be very careful if you're playing LCK, guys. LPL, these lineups are the same, other than Wooming is starting at mid for Rogue Warriors. Haro's been killing it, honestly, since they put him in the lineup. And then Top Esports, same exact lineup that they've had all split and last season. And then FPX, the same thing as well. Two good teams. So just looking at it early on, looking at DRX and DWG, that's a tough matchup. DMO, Rogue Warriors, tough matchup. So if I'm going to go anywhere early on, just like smaller entry cash, ones I feel a little more confident in. Although I think FPX is a good team, I do think TES pulls off that match 2-1, I think. If they 2-0 though, it's even better. We've seen the upside that Top Esports has. So just if you're looking at this video and you're trying to see like cash or smaller entry, I would really lean towards playing Top Esports or Freaker Freaks. Those are the two teams I would lean towards right now. I'm going to go into detail with Top Esports. I think I prefer them just because they have massive upside. And even in a matchup versus a really good team, they still have massive upside. Just looking at these stats, Top Esports, 17.8 kills per game and 9.8 deaths per loss. Not per game. In losses, though, they're averaging 19 deaths per loss. Go over to FPX, 14.1 kills per game, 11.8 deaths per game, and they're averaging almost 20 deaths per loss, 19.8 deaths per loss. So in a matchup where you have, practically one of the best players in the world, Knight, in the mid lane, if FPX is going to give them 20 kills, which is what FPX is averaging per loss, I really like playing Top Esports in this matchup. I would really start my lineups with, if I could only pick one, I would pick Knight over Jackie Love. I like Knight a little better. Jackie Love, crazy upside as well. And he's a little cheaper. Knight's a little cheaper, so that's why I like him too. But same upside with this man. 100 plus point upside with both of these guys. Knight's averaging 105.5 fantasy points per game, 14 kills, 18.9, 3.4 deaths per match. It's just, his stats are just absurd right now. He's just blowing everybody out the water. But one thing I will note, if you bump over to the team, and if you follow League of Legends, if you look at a lot of their matches, they haven't really played anybody good other than JD Gaming. Rogue Warriors, not that good. OMG, not that good. LGD, BLG, EDG, LNG, not that good. The only top tier team they've played is JD Gaming, and they did 2-0 them. But I'm talking like, if you're talking FPX, IG, and Team We, the other top teams in the LPL, they haven't played none of them. So they haven't been as tested as you would think. I know they're steamrolling everybody. But I still think, with that said, I still think they're the better team. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, shocked if FPX pulls off some kind of upset. But if I'm just looking at it in hindsight right now, I like Top Esports to be my favorite pick on the slate with their upside. Pairing up Karsa, 369 is my least favorite player on the team. But, he's not a bad player. I'm not going to sit here and act like he's a bad player. But he's the player I would pick last probably in the stack. I don't mind like Yuya and Gia and Top Esports as a team stack like that. Like a 4-man stack with that is super solid. Or if you just want to play a smaller stack, like a 3-man stack with them, I don't mind playing Karsa, Knight, and then the team. And then playing another 4-man stack somewhere else, which is something I think you'll need in bigger GPPs. But like I said, if I'm going to be pairing anybody up, if I'm just looking to do a 4-3 stack, I probably would find a way to pair up Top Esports with the Freaker Freaks. I know they're the two most expensive teams on the slate, so you'll probably end up with like a top laner or a jungler in the captain spot. But if they both 2-0, that could be still a high-scoring lineup, honestly. And then if you want to take some chances, I would look at DMO and Rogue Warriors, and then DRX and DWG, which are closer matchups, but you would practically have to bet and hope that you pick the right team. Another stats I didn't mention, Top Esports is the better team at jungling. First blood, gold at 15, first tower rate, wards. They're just better team than FPX. They've been a better team this split, but like I said, their numbers I think are a little skewed because they have been playing mid-tier, low-tier competition. This is going to be a good match for them, but I would not be surprised if they 2-0 as well. But FPX is a good team. Don't just count them out. If I'm playing anybody from a Freaker Freaks, I would start all my lineups out with Mystic. So like maybe even starting your lineups like that. This is something I would probably have in like a cash or smaller entry lineup for sure. If you can find a way to round out the rest of your lineup, be perfect. But yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like